questions whatsoever, feel free to speak with them. They will be more than glad to lend a hand. Now, for those of you determined to be our new owner, I certainly wish you courage in your endeavours. Just be with confidence, knowing that I'm simply here to assist and guide you in reaching your real estate ambitions. But before we do commence the bidding process, I'm going to quickly cover the rules of the auction and then run through the terms and conditions in which you may purchase. To indicate, I'll be making a bid on behalf of the owner. I simply vendor bid, and by law only I, as your auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now, made available for your perusal, the auction documentations, they confirm that the property we are auctioning today is identified on Certificate of Title Volume 9552, Folio 209. Here being lot number 75 on Title Plan 144363, a walloping 740 square metres of land, more or less, together with all quality improvements and fixtures, to us more commonly known as number 10 Tresise Avenue here in Wantirna South. Now, the chattels involved with today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, and electric light fittings of a permanent nature. You'll sign today a cash and unconditional contract within which there are no cooling off periods. Read and approved all relevant documentations. If, of course, you would have any last minute queries, feel free to direct them to my colleagues. They'll be more than glad to lend their hand. Well, folks, for those that are in the know, and for those of you that are discovering wonderful combination of location, precise living and beautiful neighbours, create it your own. Informal living areas are at the back there, we were sweet, but lovely bay windows means you can wake up every single morning and admire the wonderful views of the Dandenong Ranges, treetop views that most people would only dream of. The lounge room I mentioned earlier also contains the same lovely bay windows. You can sip a coffee, sip a wine, whichever your favourite beverage is, and soon look out into nature and know that you're going to be living in absolute comfort and peaceful serenity. Of our suburb, where you're close to everything, wonderful schools, so not the complete package when it comes to wonderful purchasing here in Wantirna. Two places, 950 and 950 it is. $1 million, acknowledged well secured swiftly there, $1.50 million if you like there, sir. At 105, the top answer there at 1.1. At $1,100,000, things are heating up. At $1,100,000, what's your retort there, sir? At $1,100,000, now let's happy to chip away in 50s. I see you got the 1.2, good one at 1,112. 1.12, 20K, okay, $1,120,000. Got me a bit excited there. $1,150,000, would you call it 1,150? 113, okay, 113, edge in front, then $1,130,000, could I say 114? At 114 it is, then 115 if you like. At 11.15 we have now, at 1,115,000, or 1,150,000 I should say, could I say 1.16? At 1.153 of you win it, only confirms our desirability. At 1.15, sir, you got the magic
1.16.
Beanie on, 1.16, would you be on top of that? 161, 1.161, wouldn't take 1,000 yet, happy to go on 10s though, 1,160,000, would you call 1,170?
1,000 extra.
10,000, 1,170. 70 it is, yep, 70 it is. Would you call it 80, madam? Won't go thousands yet there, sir. Wouldn't want to sell your future home short at $1,170,000. Would you call it 80? Happy to go in fives if you like, though, just to work with you. At $1,170,000, definitely will come back to you. Just want to see if they're happy to go 10s or 5s. At $1,170,000, what?
1.18.
1.18. At $1,180,000, 190. At $1,190,000, 1.2 naturally, I would have thought, young family. At $1,190,000, 1.91. Okay, we'll work with you. Your persistence beats my resistance there at $1,191,000. Will you call it 1.2? And against you also, 1.2, could I say there, sir? As the counter offer at $1,191,000. At 1.2 it is, right hand side, stolen it away. At 201 the offer, love to think 210. At $1,201,000 now, who'll call it 1.21, Charles? Against your buyer there at 1,201 the offer, and winning, going first, second.
We're on the market and selling.
On the market and it goes, folks. Breaking news at 1,201,000. No further advance. We do sell. 1,202. You started the trend, sir. 203, 203, 205 maybe? 204, okay. 204, 5? 5 it is. There, Charles against your buy, 6 or 10? I'd love to think 10. With your buy, James, 1,205, would you call it 10? Yep, 1.21 the offer. At $1,210,000 now, sir, what's your counter bid there? 11, next 11, 12, 11 we have now, could I say 15? 4 to take you there now, sir, another single if you like, at $1,211,000, so many of you win it. It confirms obviously our location, the wonderful lifestyle to be had here. At $1,211,000, what would you like to do? At 12.11 the bid now, 12.12. At 1212, 13, lucky 13 for some. At 1213, could I say 15? At 1,212,000, 13, I should say, could I say 15 now? 2 to take you there at 1213, going, what? We sell away. Contract hits my hands. It goes twice. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1.13. 1,130,000. Oh, 1,230,000. 1,230,000 you mean? 1.23? 1.23 it is. At $1,230,000. Welcome in and upping the ante. Sorry? 231. At 1,231? 32. 1,232 the offer. 33 if you like. 33. 33 it is.
35.
35. 36. 36. 40 if you will. 37. 1,237. 40 if you like. At $1,237,000 here front and center. 40. 1 and a quarter. 1,250,000. Good one over there at $1,250,000. Good luck with your efforts at 1.25. Another single if you like.
1.26.
1.26. Carry on with the tens. Lovely work. Now the $1,260,000. Just call out your teacher's quote at 1.26. Molly against your buyer there.
5,000.
Sorry?
5,000.
65.70. 1,270,000. 1.27 right hand side there. Could I say 75? At $1,275,000. Love to think 80 there, Molly. Could I say 1.28? 1,275. The winning bid. We sell. Luck. 129 here. Have to go 1,000. 1,290, which call 91. $1,290,000. We say another one from there, sir. At $1,301,000. Molly, your buyer. 1,301 the offer. Love to think at least what 1.31. Nice to take us there. At $1,301,000, we sell. It goes. Just remember, contract is my hand. It will be gone. It will be sold. Late bids cannot be accepted. At $1,301,000, it goes. First, second, third, and final time. 303. What would you like to do, sir? 304. 304. Edging in front at $1,304,000. It's a slender lead. 300. At $1,306,000. Could I say a bit more from your buyer there, Molly? At $1,306,000. Left hand side's got it. First time. Charles, how are we traveling there? Twice. 1.31. At $1,310. 11. 1311. 1311. That's actually my birthday. 13 November. Loving those numbers. 1311. Could I say $311,000? Are you happy to let it go? Don't let it slip through your fingers. Once. 18. 1318. 20. 19. 1,319. 20. 21. Blackjack. There we go. 22. Instantly beaten. 23. Jordan bid. 1323. 24. Kobe bid. Can I say 25? At $1,324,000. 25. 1325. 26 it is. At 1,326 the offer. 30. Ones haven't worked. Maybe 28. Cool. Double the ante. 1,328. Maybe 30 there. At $1,328. Even the two got them thinking. At $1,328,000. Lovely strategy. At 1,328 the offer. Love to think 1.33. First time. 1,000,000.
1.30.
1,330. 31. You're being so good. Keep on going. At $1,332. 1,332. 33. With all the threes there. 1,333. 1,334. 34 the offer. 35. 35 it is with the knot. 36. 1336. Definitely shows you how in demand this property is. At $1,336. 40. Good. 1,340. 1.34. Going for the triple juggernaut there at 1.34. I'd love to think maybe 1,350,000. Sure, it's not out of the question here. At $1,340,000. Give you a bit of time to reassess. To take the lead. First call. 1,340,000. Twice. Third time at 1,340,000. 41. Fashionably late. 42. Welcome in and good luck. 1,342. 43. 1,343. Against yourselves and yourselves. 1.343. 344. 345. It's got a nice ring to it. 345. 1,345. We'll call it 50. 46. 1,346. 50. 1.35. 500, but that's the lowest increment, okay? Won't go too much lower than that. So 1,350 and a half. 500? Yep, 351. 351. $500, 53. 1,353.
500.
And a half. 4. 1,355. 1,355.
Half.
Add some change. 1355 with a bit of change on top. 56? Yep, 56 it is. 1356. Can I say 60 now?
100.
Okay. 56 half. 57. Keep on trying. Okay, 58 and a half. 60? Yeah, 60. There we go. 1360. Turning things around. Full circle. 1360. Against you now. Can I say at least a little bit further? At $1,360,000 here. Once again, beautiful vistas of the Dandenong Ranges. Wonderful community to be a part of here. Great schooling. That's your kids' education. That's their future. Certainly academic excellence is up on offer at $1,360,000. 65, 1365. You'll love this place 365 days of the year. I can guarantee that. 1365 and a half. 66, 66. 1366. Would you round it to 70? 66 and a half. 70, 1367, 67, 67, 1367 and a half. 68, 1368 and a half. 68 and a half. 70. 1.37. I say at least something different. Higher though. 100. 500. 70 and a half.
Boss says yes.
71. 1371 and a half. 75. Yep, 1375. Beautiful. Some would say 1 3/8 of a million. Those 75 and a half. 76. 1376. 80. Okay. 765. 77. 77 and a half. 8. 78 now. Half, if you like.
Yeah.
2. Would you call it 85 maybe? This is your time to surely try something different. 1382.
1385.
1385, great. 1385, 86, 90. 139, 1.39. Upping the ante now at $1,390,000. Raising the stakes totally there. 1.4 surely.
5 grand.
5 grand, 1,395. 1,395. 1.4. 1.4 at $1,400,000.
5 grand.
5 grand, 405. 1,405. I'll give you some patience and time, just in case. $1,405,000. How we're traveling there to the underbidders that have bid before. Any further action at $1,405,000. Molly, Coco, anything there? 1,405 the offer. Thank you so much. At $1,405,000. Charles, anything further? 1,405,000. The current leading bid, 405, past the 1. Can I say a little bit further? Make sure you give it your best. You leave no stone unturned. 406. Revived. Back in action and got to finish strong. What do you say? Call it 410. 3.5 to take you there. And $1,406,000, $500. Thought about your tactics? 500 and a half. Just as long as you give your best, that's all we could ever ask for. Yeah, 1,410 and a half. This is your day to be able to end your real estate hunt, folks. Your day to be able to not go to any further open for inspections anymore. At $1,410 and a half, they're sitting in that position. For the underbidders, you'll then have to go third time.
500.
1,411. Almost had it there. Almost. 11 and a half. 1,411 and a half. I'll suggest 415 there. It goes today. Quickly. First.
500.
Well, with the dozen. 1,400,000. Would you go 15? It's 13 and a half the offer. 1,413,500. Only a mere 1,500 to take it to 1,415,000. Surely, given what we have, where we have the beautiful community you're going to be a part of. 1,413,000 and a half. I mentioned earlier, low turnover pocket. Rarely do you get the opportunity to be able to buy, especially on this side of the street with its elevated living. $1,413,500. What would you like to do? First, we sell. Twice at 1,413,000 and a half. Charles, need to answer quickly. Going. Third time at $1,413,500. You're reconsidering. Yes, 14. 14 and a half. 15. 1 minute 4:15 and a half. 4:15 and a half. 4:15 and a half. Hey, if you bid, you buy it, great. If you bid, they bid again, didn't spend a cent. Sure? Okay. Reconsider, give you plenty of patience. 1 minute 4:15 and a half. And a half. Could I say a little bit more? Surely. You've been with us all this way, sir. You're in it early as well. $1,415,500. I know you had your eyes on the prize. This is the time to make a statement, to walk away with side contracts, to become the new proprietor of this amazing residence. At a minute 4:15 and a half, could I say 4:20? First call. Anything further? Twice? Yep. I'll do a countdown. So when it gets to these stages, I'll provide a countdown to provide fairness and certainly time restraints. 16 and a half. 4165. I think 20. They added another 500. 416, 500. With the median on top, of course. 1416, 500. Anything more? $1,416,500. Once again, no further. 8, 7, 6, 5,
1.418, sir. 1.418.
418 for our remain displays. That's how real estate works here in Melbourne. It's because of the location, it upholds it, the size of the land, certainly capital growth indeed.
1,005.
Another 500, yeah? So 19, 419, 420. 419 or 419 and a half, 420. Would you go 1 or 500? 1.420, $500. Would you call 425? I know it's a bigger leap, but certainly could prove the difference. 8, 21, 21 and a half. 21 and a half it is. Would you call it 25, sir? 1421 and a half. You've been really persistent, you've been really good. This is your time just to stretch. 1421 and a half. Love to think 25 now at 1421 500. First, second, third call at 421 500. Countdown is on. 10. 1423. Nice maneuver. 1423. Another 500. Yes, confirm? 500? Yep, 423 and a half. 1423 and a half. Can I say 25 now? $1,423,500. Call it 425. You've gone all this way, definitely worth it. Pristine home, beautiful street frontage, facade as well. Wonderful street presence. It's at 23 and a half the offer. Love to think 25. First, second, third call. 1423 and a half. Countdown's on, Charles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, sure, 4. All done? All done. 1423 and a half. No better bid, it sells. Thank you so much for your involvement. An absolute stunning purchase indeed to the lovely young couple there, to the underbidders. Thank you so much.